considered the extreme piece. Like we're at 1,000. Is that good?
No, that's not good.
It's rising. I just tried that. 3,000?
3 or 4, yeah.
Okay, it's at 2,000 now. So it's going up. Right, so it's at 2, it's going up. Alright, I'll call it. By the way, the battery's 22%. Sorry. And I don't think I'm responsible for insurance. That's okay. Great. Thank you so much.
But he has a great game. I'm not answering it. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Like you mentioned it.
Let me try a different haircut for you.
You try and do good shape when you start it and exercise a lot, and you lost weight because
Where I have
the thing that shook me was all of the performers, the whole cast of Rich Snacks.
I might have poems. Maybe I did get it.
Hear a lot of the same that are being talked about. I'll shout out.
Just so long as it's working out.
I mean, I don't know. You never know how someone's going to be received, but you just been on sort of as much respect as possible. On screen first. Just do the best you can, and then
I don't have it. I didn't get it before I trashed it. She's doing it. She's going to be wrong. He's at the whip.
Going back and I think it really was though, we always Should I make this one business?
I learned a lot about they're just going to come one after the other, so come on back. My respect I don't know. I don't think he's too okay. That's how he might have to do that. Good to see you there. Good seeing you. Just get a little closer there.
We got to get you a camera. Oh, there you go.
I'm like that Italian artist who sold the air for 18 rags. I'm an invisible camera.
And we're rolling.
All right, here we are with Greg and Clint. How are you guys? Congratulations on this. How does this feel to be honored by NBR?
It's a tremendous honor. If you stop to think about it too much, I don't know, it'd probably be overwhelming. But right now, I'm just in a beautiful place of gratitude.
How are you feeling, Clint?
It's great. It's also it's such each of these is so much fun to go and meet your heroes and see other people whose films you admire, and this is a really special one because it's a really intimate room. It's really nice.
So the space has become so competitive for action films and comedies and things like that. But a good Americana film like this, what were some of the obstacles in your way to get this written and produced?
Clint always jokes that, well, it's a protagonist that doesn't really speak much. It's pretty passive, and the world happens to him. Not necessarily the kind of thing that Hollywood is producing, but yet within all that, if you look more closely, the life was epic, and he felt massive things and loved and lost and saw the world change in front of his eyes, and I think it's a beautiful story to celebrate.
You know, what I'm always curious of, stories like this, there are people that have fascinations with trains. Would you consider yourself guys that have a fascination with trains?
Not any more than the next guy, but I have seen quite a few letterbox reviews from train people who they usually say something to the effect of just not enough trains. So,
well, and then Joel's performance in this is just so incredible. Tell me a little bit about when you were writing this. Was he who you had in mind? How did the whole writing come about? Did you have some idea that it was him?
Not at all. We just kind of wrote it blank, just trying to be true to the character and create a certain type of man in this role and a person in this role. And then when it came time to cast and we started thinking about Joel, then it was just sending up a prayer that he would not pass on it. And then starting to work with him, he really expanded the role and brought a lot of depth to it that wasn't even there on the page.
Indeed. That's brilliant. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, Tom, I wanted to
Hey, Tony. How are you?
Thank you. This is Michael and Joel.
Nice. Well,
And then Joel, just get your setup.
It does not get old because I recognize it as part of my job. It's an extension of having made the work, right? And particularly in context of the fact that audiences are really appreciating this work, appreciating this film with the kind of depth and excitement that they are responding to the film. It absolutely is. I wasn't sure what to expect. I was hoping, obviously, but the answer to your question, I really feel it touches audiences.
It was that. Yeah, it felt like it encapsulated life. That it is sad, and lovely, and all those vibes.
Are you going to speak together or?
Adolfo shot my last film, Jockey, that we also wrote together. He's such an incredible cinematographer. I think he works to himself, and he makes my job so much easier as an actor. He makes a good he's playing like he's great. He's doing
And this way, the development has some sense and aspect. Sure. Come on over, Miles.
All day long.
What's up, my friend? Good seeing you again. I'm good.
Okay, and in 3. That's how this film.
And here we are, and the train keeps rolling for Sinners. Tell me a little bit about what it's like being here tonight to get this film, to get more people. One of the top 10 films of the year. Obviously, Ryan gets a screenplay award. How does it feel?
It was amazing, man. I'm just so proud of my cast. I'm so proud of my director. It's crazy to be able to say I can call him my director, man. He's an amazing person. He deserves it. He created an incredible story, and I'm just glad all this feels the same way.
How are your guitar skills now?
Getting better, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working, I've been practicing. I built up the strength of my fingers, endurance, still practicing every day. I mean, guitar is something that you gotta definitely continue to work on, but I love it.
So now that you've played this role, and now that you're enjoying basking in its sunshine, but you're playing guitar and you're growing, who's your favorite guitarist? Who's the guy you were inspired to be?
Oh, man. There's so many. You know what? I just had the honor of playing with Tom Morello at the Hollywood Bowl towards the end of last year, and that was incredible. And Tom Morello's a legend.
There you go. And then lastly, congrats on the Globes win, cinematic box office, whatever. How does that feel, to start, that this film is getting recognition in lots of different ways from lots of different organizations?
Yeah. I mean, it's special. I think, our film was just had all the right ingredients in it. It had a little bit of horror, a little bit of romance, comedy. It had all the ingredients to really bring in a really diverse crowd, and I think the outcome is beyond what we could have imagined.
That's brilliant, man. Certainly is. Good stuff.
Thank you, man.
Good seeing you, man. Wish you the best.
All of the people who were
Such an incredible, it got me an incredible to interpret it. Appreciate you.
Oh, don't
This is much about the
Hey, man.
It's John from AP.
Yep, we're going to switch over.
And we're ready.
Hey, John.
How are you?
Man. Good seeing you.
So,
All right, here we are. I think we spoke about 9 months ago at the premiere.
Oh,
Right? And now here we are getting lots of love along the way, including Sunday's win at the Globes for cinematic box office achievement, I guess it's called, whatever. How does it feel to be here at NVR with Ryan being honored and the film in its top 10?
nothing less than it deserves, and it's really affirming to be able to support Ryan, to support the film, to support Autumn in those contests, because I don't don't have the words to articulate how proud I am of this whole enterprise.
Well, what's interesting is the film is so original, right? And it's not something you see a lot of these days. So what Ryan's accomplished is he's kind of brought people back into the theater for the experience. How important is that? Is that overlooked?
Critically important. I'm not sure it's overlooked because people, such as yourself, people seem to be acknowledging the fact that one of the real positives of this experience is exactly that it's brought people back to the theater. So, you know, I hope it's the start of a trend.
Yeah. And then lastly, Sunday, what was the experience like? What was it like being at the Globes and getting that love and the award, which was kind of a new award?
Anytime I have an excuse to reconvene with my colleagues is a really good thing. And from that standpoint, Sunday was no exception. Fantastic to be back with my colleagues, celebrating and being celebrated.
That is brilliant. Thank you so much.
God bless, man.
Sir. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
I know. Joel's back and train trains, and it will stand the test of time. And it gave me a lot of, oh, that's great. That will never change.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we meet her.
Thanks, Tommy. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Very good. How are you?
Very, very good. Nice to meet you. You gave one of the best performances of the season.
There you go.
You truly did, my man. This man. What can't you do?
Man with good taste.
I mean, I think so. So what did you say? I have to take this role. I need to play this character.
Money. Just money.
Can you throw some my way?
Listen, I had actually tried to option the rights to this novella, which Train Dreams is based on, 5 years before Clint reached out to me as a director to want me to be in the film. Something within the pages of that book resonated with me in a way that now that it's film, I think is finding meaning for people who watch it. And I don't know why. I found it fascinating that film dared to hold up as special and celebrate an ordinary man's life from start to finish. I'm talking like 80 years. And follow the joys and the sorrows that are all within the margins of our life. And to get to play that was a real dream and a challenge.
Yeah, I bet. Well, the film deserves all the recognition. Does this award season get old? Do you enjoy it, or is it part of the job? Do you look forward to it?
Look, it's part of the celebration of the movie. I know people more and more talk about social anxieties. I'm kind of a little bit riddled with them. Whenever I know this carpet's not red, but it may as well be. This part of the process is not comfortable side of it for me. Not your fault. Just the way I feel. I prefer, like I said to someone the other day, I can't wait to get back to work to pretend that I'm someone other than me. But it's part of the job and it's part of the celebration of what we made.
Yeah.
And particularly with a film like Train Dreams, it started with no distribution. Before Netflix recognised the power of it. It's pushing it further into the world, and the more people see it, it's like more talking about things like this. The more people see it.
Yes.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
What's up, Joel? How's it going, man?
Hey.
Good seeing you.
How's things?
Not bad. I can't complain. I'd ask how things were with you, but I can see how they're going. They look like they're going pretty well. This is a pretty strong film.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, here we are. Obviously, this film is picking up lots of love in the nominations of all the awards so far. How does it feel? Because sometimes films like this get overlooked because they're there's not action, there's not superheroes. This is just good old-fashioned storytelling.
I'm the superhero. I mean, when I say that, I mean I think we're all superheroes. That's the thing. Train Dreams Dennis Johnson's novella in the film do is that it sort of puts the lens on an ordinary person, and I think we're all superheroes. You know, you often think that falling in love and becoming a parent and some of the heavy things we go through in life make us, you know, human heroes. And I think that's what Train Dreams does. Celebrates the power of just the average life in a very special, profound way.
Now, what I love about this film is that many train aficionados have been drawn to it, as well as other.
They want more trains, don't they?
They want more trains. They want more trains. But tell me about, were trains a fascination of yours? And to be part of this, how did it feel?
Well, you know, my grandfather was a train driver. Not that was the reason I took the movie on. I just found it kind of a sidebar, interesting connection. I think, you know, look, the beautiful thing about a great title for the novella and for the film is that it's evocative in whatever way it is for you and the next person. And, you know, my character is a lot of he's not a man that's traveled the world. He spends time building the railroads across America and occasionally travels on trains. And as they rock back and forth, sometimes they lull us into that feeling of memory. And the film to me is a lot about memory and the recollections of an entire life.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good seeing you again.
Thank you. Hi. I'm good. How are you? Oh, wow. Excellent. Oh, thank you.
I kind of have to go like show by show and like event by event and think, oh my god, there's that, and then because I've met so many incredible people.
You were like, oh my god, I know what's happening. Come on.
Kate Winslet was somebody at the filmmakers awards. I was like, you know who I am? Like that, it's moments like that where we're like, I met my mentor at the filmmakers awards too, and I was like, how do you know? I couldn't really understand how these people who I've watched for so long on the screen know I exist. So it's like moments like that. That's crazy.
So how are you staying grounded in a time in your life? What about
I've never been late. It's been. Now we're here.
It's coming right now. Let's get ready.
Exactly, Golden Globe winner Tiana Taylor. I love you so much. Sending you all my kisses.
It's coming right now. And we want to get to the beginning.
Doesn't mean our lives means.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Hey!
Have a great time.
Thank you, you too. Hello.
Hey, Chase, great seeing you again.
Great to see you again.
Right.
How are you?
Good, good, good. It's the second New York award ceremony that I've seen you at.
Yes.
And now here we are. How does this feel? This train just keeps on rolling.
I mean, I'm in it for the ride. I really am like making sure that I stay grounded in every moment that I can because it's a lot, but it's such a beautiful thing that I get to experience, and I feel so honored that I'm doing it with a group of people who I love so dearly.
Now, the film, obviously, Best Picture tonight, Leo, Benicio, and you getting that award. How does that feel? I mean, this is one of the oldest, most prestigious film organizations. How does it feel being honored by them?
I mean, it's an incredible honor that it's also something that I'm still trying to wrap my head around. But I feel so deeply honored because I love film. I love everybody who I'm here with. I'm a fan of everything that's come out this year, and even just to be in the conversations, that's the true gift in mine. And then receiving an award tonight, I just feel so deeply honored and so grateful.
Now, last question. One of the things you're making a film, we don't really have any idea of where it's going, right? You know, the experience is the experience, and sometimes it picks up audiences, and other times it not only picks up an audience, but it deals with a real contemporary relevance like this story does. How does that feel that this story has such a strong social commentary?
I mean, I think one of the best things I love about the film is that it's creating dialogue between people, it's creating conversation, and it touches base on so many things that people can relate to. So just having that connection from actor to viewer, I think that's just been something so special, and getting to engage in those conversations with people who have seen the film, connected with it, and had open dialogue with either their loved ones or friends or family. I think that's just been the coolest thing to witness.
That's brilliant. Wish you the best tonight.
Yes,
Have fun.
thank you. Thank you
Good seeing
so much.
again.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
Are you ready for us for the art team?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
How are you?
How are you? Okay. All right. Congratulations, Best Animated Feature, Arco. It's an accomplishment to get honored by NBR, but also an accomplishment to beat K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, I'm happy because the craft I love, animation drawing, hand-drawn animation drawing to me is really important, and I'm happy it still exists, and that we can still bring it here, so I'm super happy.
What did you feel when you heard that the film that you guys were selected?
I mean, it's just an honor, and it's a recognition, and I feel like, when you're by yourself, 3 years ago in the middle of the winter, you lost your financing, and you don't know if you're going to make it, and if people in festivals are even going to select your film. I think everything that's been happening since Cannes and Annecy winning Best Film is just like extra, and we're so happy to celebrate.
And then my last question, what is the challenge when you're competing with CGI with this type of animation, which is more traditional, more classic? And do you see a return to more hand-drawn animation?
Yeah, to me, I always love 2D animation because it's sensitive and it's timeless. And to me, it's I don't know. We don't fight against. We have it's two roads. But me, what I'm attached, what made me dream when I was a kid and still make me dream right now is hand drawn because it's made by humans for humans.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
All right.
Good.
Hey.
Seems like I'm always talking to a duplex.
Yeah.
It's like. All
Me
right.
too. Me too. I'm always talking to a duplex.
I'm sure you're always targeting one.
Always.
All right. So here we are, NBR, to get shortlisted on this. How does this feel to just get recognized by NBR?
Oh, it feels absolutely incredible. I mean, truly to have one of the top 10 independent films of the year recognized by a board is pretty crazy,
Board is fancy.
Fancy.
I mean, people sit behind a board, they think about those decisions, and they've decided we're cool, and we approve that decision.
And it was super great to have it be our title, The Baltimoreans, start with a B, so it's the first one on the list. So that one was super special.
What does it take, though? Like, indie film has changed.
Yes.
Gotham and its rules have changed. So what does it take these days to get recognized? Get your film recognized when you don't have the budget you have for distribution and marketing.
I mean, honestly, it is, when we made this movie, it was on the tail end of the pandemic and the strikes. We were just desperate to get out there and make something. It's a tiny little movie, it's a comedy about, sobriety and menopause. Nobody was knocking on our door telling us that they needed that film. They were saying, we don't need this film. But, we followed our hearts. We told an original story. And, it has gone to many festivals, won many, many audience awards. And I think what we just realized is you just have to trust your instincts. You have to make stuff that you love and that you want to see. We had talked a ton about how, we want to go to the movie theater and have fun on a weekend, and that there wasn't a lot of that happening for our taste. So we made the exact movie that we wanted to see, and it turned out that other people wanted to see it as well. So we just feel super lucky that people responded, that IFC was there to buy the film and to support us and believe in that vision. So
to have a nice theatrical run as well, like with IFC, and to actually get to play in movie theaters, it's super special.
was brilliant. Anyway, gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll call you when I need you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all right. He wasn't nominated. He won a Globe, right? Smashing machine. And Coogler. Coogler is much better.
For Emily Taker.
I'm trying to find the line.
That's not what's happening this time. You can just leave the batteries. We didn't bring it up.
and your left back. Smile.
Guido, whenever you're ready.
It's usually the way I was shot.
Ready together? And yeah, closer right there. Oh, we can also see your pins. Where are your pins at? Oh, okay. All right.
By the way, given to me yesterday or day before by the ACLU, they're spreading them all over Los Angeles, and a lot of people at the Golden Globes wore the same pins, and I'm happy to wear them today.
All right. So let's get started, and I'm going to ask you that again. Let's get started. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about, again, being honored by National Board of Review and how important that is and what that means.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I mean, it's great to be here. So cover up. It was about Cy Hirsch, and it's actually given that you're reporting for the AP. You guys have a connection to the film. Actually, Cy learned the trade in Chicago. He was a reporter in the '60s, and then they reported on civil rights. Then he went to Washington to report on the. His reporting.
I'm sure it was a blur, but
it's where he learned about what was happening in Vietnam. So that means a lot to be here and to be amongst so many great filmmakers.
Now let's talk about you're wearing the Ice Out pins. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, as I say, it was given to me at a presentation we did of the film by the ACLU, and it's they're an institution or an organization that defends press freedom. And that's really one of the causes that this film articulates, and I think that it's a situation now where journalism is under threat, and freedom of speech is under threat, and
while protesting.
He's distorted in so many ways, and so I think the film has sort of come onto the scene at a moment where there's both suppression of the press and a lot of, as Cy says, this is a culture of enormous violence, and he says that really is the message at the end of the film, and it's very much borne out by the actions of ICE in Minneapolis and in other places. So I'm very proud to wear these buttons.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if you saw them. There were lots of people at the Golden Globes wearing.
Thank you, sir. Not yet. I want her. But
I tried to go back into Oslo, not stay here for too long. So I go back, I go with my family, and remember life.
All right, right over here. Perfect.
Yep.
All right. And one. And here we are. Congratulations, first of all. How does this feel?
It feels amazing. I'm very, very happy and so proud and honored to be here.
Now, lots of love for this film. Throughout the early part of award season, Stella the other day, how does this feel that it's resonating?
It feels very good, you know, when you spend so much much time and put so much of yourself and your heart in something, it feels very good that it resonates with people and that people like it and they award you for it. It's amazing. Yeah.
But yet, it's a film that so many people can relate to in that relationship.
Yeah, I mean, it's very special, and I've met a lot of people during the past few months who've seen the movie and who feel like it's about them in a way and their families, and it seems like we all have sort of the same relationships with our families. It works the same way, where it's universal in a way.
Right. There's such a range of emotions on screen, especially with your character. What was it like between takes?
Very calm and nice, very chill atmosphere on Joachim's sets. He's very good at making people feel calm, good, and effective. So there's no there's no lingering, unnecessary lingering, but there's really a feeling that everyone's in it together and everyone has ownership of what we're making in the whole crew. So it's a lot of fun.
And then my last question is, when you're working with someone like Stellan Skarsgård, there's such a level of experience. What does a young actor take from that, working with a more experienced professional?
It's very nice to see that you can be a very experienced and very famous person and still be present in yourself and be available to other actors. And I really think he is. He gives everything and he doesn't hide or turn off when it's not his take, stuff like that. You know, he's very involved and very generous in his performance.
So he's your favorite Skarsgård?
Well, yes, definitely.
All right. Thank you. Pleasure.
Rose and Benicio coming. Right there? She is the director of Sorry Baby. Oh my god, I'm blanking. The other one, Steven Soderbergh. We're not winning the director's conversation tonight, guys.
Byrne too. Is that Rose Byrne? Yeah. That's Rose Byrne. Right, that's a lot. Yeah, please.
Do like 1, 2, 2, 1. Who's presenting screenplay to Ryan?
just like. What's up, my friend? How you doing, man?
Doing good. How you doing, brother?
Good. The love for singers. Since we covered that opening night with you, award season, it just keeps on rolling. How does that feel? Such original storytelling, Ryan's storytelling, your acting, and all this cast that's led to such beautiful things.
Oh, it feels great, man. Honestly, just the fact that we're still in conversation, people still love the film. The fans, everybody showing their appreciation for the work, for Ryan's vision, and just gotta continue just to just keep riding this thing until the wheels fall off. So it's been a lot of fun.
Getting the inaugural award at the Globes the other night for box office, whatever it's called. How does that feel? Whatever it is. How does that feel to hear the film called, to go up on stage and get that, bask in that love?
Oh man, it was amazing. It was great, man. Honestly, just to see Ryan and Zinzi and Sev and all the producers, Warners and everything, all the hard work that they put into this movie and believing in Ryan's vision, it was truly incredible. So it was a great night.
Thanks so much, man.
I'm happy to be around. Keep me as long as you're happy. As many as I'm good. But it's been such a nice
Yeah, right at the round.
I'm actually non-binary, but by the way, I love women.
I can't correct it. I'll make sure you say it to say it. That probably makes the most.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's perfect. Yeah, right here.
You're off. I get it.
Now we are. Yeah. Congrats. Here we are, having this film get some recognition from NBR. How does it feel?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, look at me. I'm in line with my heroes, and I get to be here with films that have completely amazed me this year, and filmmakers that made me want to be filmmakers. So I'm a filmmaker. So I'm honored and I'm grateful, and NBR, I couldn't be more excited and grateful.
When you're doing a film like this, you know, obviously it's a struggle putting a film together. You know?
Of course.
It is a big struggle.
It almost kills you.
Right, but here's the thing: is that what does it take? What did it take for you to get the attention? Because sometimes when you don't have the biggest marketing budget or distribution, it's hard to find an audience. How do you think you did?
I mean, the film was made for $2 million, which is not very much money, so it was a real passion project for everyone involved. And yeah, I mean, A24 has been amazing at putting the film out. I feel that I have real support with that, and you know, every movie's different. Like, I'm not famous, so the movie has to be found in a different way, and I am grateful to the people that have found it. It's more like a word of mouth situation, so anyone who's watched it, thank you for watching it, because it's not a guarantee and it was not expected, so thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. We need her too. We need her. I know we need her before him. Yeah. Then I see them both. Hopefully this looks
Yeah, you might have to.
I'm gonna get both. I'm not worried. Hey, Ryan Coogler just got here.
Okay. Don't worry about this. I love you as a comedy actress as well. You do the drama. What's part of this?
The challenges. I've always remained comedic actresses. I think it's something I always been pedestal, so I still strive to do that.
I can't tell. I won't ride on my board.
I mean, that's still something outstanding.
Please tell me your bridesmaids. I've been waiting a long time to ask you.
I'll let you know. Nothing is worse. I'll let you know.
Did a great imitation of Jack.
Hey, great seeing you again. Very good, very good. Congrats again. I keep congratulating you, but you deserve it.
So sweet. Thank you for having me. This is an incredible honor to be here. It's so meaningful to be honored by this very sophisticated group. I feel I had to dress like a serious lady.
I see that you're quite serious. 3 awards in the last calendar week. That's a pretty good haul.
It's silly, isn't it? It's a bit silly. No, I feel so. It's truly like surreal. Is an understatement to be here receiving this amongst these extraordinary people who I'm the fan. You know, I'm the fan. So I feel it's really wild.
And in the more serious question, how did the search for the bearded dragon go?
Listen, I have received a lot of unsolicited advice since announcing something like that at a major awards show, so I've learned my lesson. But no, it was such a fun weekend. We really celebrated, and Barry Bronstein and I have just been having it's a tiny movie, so to come this far, to look back, it's been really cool.
Also, to be good attention for a tiny movie with a very little marketing budget.
Very little. It's not, we did not have that power and its reach to people because it's singular. So I'm so proud to be part of it.
Congrats again. Always great seeing you.
What kind of trouble did you get it off? You look like you have a good time.
That chemistry comes from trust. You know, he was very funny, and I like to laugh. That's chemistry right there. Yeah.
What strikes me is you have great chops.
A little bit.
I've been seeing that movie.
A little bit, yeah.
What's up, man?
The shades.
Yeah, man.
Where are my shades?
Yeah. Yep. All right. All right, here we go. We're getting the love. Go dark. Here we are.
Well, you got the shades.
I love it. New wave, my friend. So here we are. Another award for this show. Another award for you for this film. How does this feel? Like, you're making a film. You have no idea what's going to happen. To get the love that it has from the critics and then the awards.
You know what? You can't control it. I never saw this coming. You know, you're doing a movie. You're taking care of your scenes, and you do it. We knew we were in good hands with Paul Thomas Anderson at the helm. But
we were all
you can't control it. I don't know how it happened, and you can't fight it. You just ride that wave and hang 10.
What is the complexity of working with a PTA who has such a strong storytelling ability, such an authorship? What is it like? What does it take to get on the same page?
Well, you got to understand the story, I guess. You know, I mean, he expects that from the actors. He should also select the actors for a particular reason, which you would have to ask him why he picked me. But aside from that, I think he's a great collaborator. He loves acting, and he runs that set.
All I know is I need more of you on the
with a lot of happiness, even though we're doing some heavy subjects and we're doing some stuff that is kind of heavy. But he really enjoys what he does, and that's contagious, and he's a great collaborator.
That is brilliant, man. Congrats again. Good seeing you.
What I would think of so honored to be part of this.
Yeah.
That I've learned
At the beginning of
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
All right, and then 3 and 2.
All right, here we are. Anytime you get recognized in any way by NBR, it's an important accomplishment. How does it feel to be part of this?
It feels amazing to be able to give Ryan and Autumn their flowers. I think they're incredible artists. I think their work speaks for themselves, and it's incredible to be here. And I feel really humbled to be a part of this moment in their journey.
One of the things this film is like, it's rare we go to a theater anymore to see anything other than a big film, a big action film. Yet this had a bunch of little different elements that all came together so beautifully. How important is it to get people back in the theater with a film like this?
Cinema, it's such an important medium to do it together and all together and really appreciate the format in the way it's meant to be appreciated in a movie theater, in community. I think it's incredible, and I think it's incredibly precious, and I don't want to lose it.
And then Sunday night was a big night as well at the Globes. How did that feel to get out and bask in that sunshine?
It was joyful. It was emotional. It was bright. It was overwhelming, but it was great. It was great.
Well, enjoy the ride.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hi, how are you?
You got the Iranian.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I got him last week.
Oh, okay, good. You want one to see right here?
No.
How are you?
So it's Ryan. See ya. How are you? You too. I see that. Let me see how my Kelsey prediction is going. Will Leo walk this marathon? It's not a bet, it's a prediction. I don't know if they're going to leapfrog. me what you think. Who does speak English?
You tell me. If not, I'll do either.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try. Let's try. All right, do you have a second? No? He knows how to say no. Come back, come back. They're coming now. Okay, coming here. Yep. Hi. We're just doing anything. One in, yep. Yeah. Well, all three, right? Yep. Okay. What's up, Ryan? All right, here we are. Congratulations again. I mean, it just seems like this season, Sinners, and deservedly so, was always. How does that feel, and how did it feel Sunday night getting that inaugural honor?
I'm happy to be thought of at this time of year. Our movie came out in April, so the fact that people are inviting us to stuff and still talking about the film and thinking about us when it's time to give out awards, man, it's an honor. Any way you cut it, any way you look at it, you know.
I love how you remembering the people that brought you where you are.
Yeah.
You brought your college professor.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about who you brought and what she means to you.
Oh wow! So I brought my good friend Rosemary Graham with me. She was my first creative writing professor in undergrad. I was 17 years old when I took our class, freshman in college, and it was an elective, you know, But one of our first assignments that she gave us, I went home, I worked hard on it and turned it in, and she read it and suggested that I get into writing screenplays. So that was the first time I had the thought of getting into this business. It changed my life. So I'm honored to have her here with me today.
Rosemary, can I just ask you, what is that you saw in a young Ryan that made you feel that way?
Everything was there in the story that he told of a crucial night. The stakes were very high. It was a story of a family gathered during a medical emergency, and it was all there. And it was also very cinematic. That's what it just. And there was lots of blood gushing, which you realize. I mean, around there happened to be. That's a coincidence.
Well, I just love the team that you built for this film and how they revere you. That has to feel special. Delroy and Miles, everybody is just sweet. Michael speaks so highly of you as they're at the helm. How does that make you feel?
Well, I feel the same way about them times two. You know, a filmmaker, a screenwriter is nothing without their cast and crew, and a studio to back them. And I was blessed with an incredible cast on this film. It's a remarkable cast in terms of degrees of experience, and they came from all over the world. You know, and I also got to work with people like Mike, who I've been working with, you know, since I got my start in the industry. So it's been an honor and an incredible blessing.
That's brilliant, man. Congrats again. Thank you so much. Good seeing you. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you.
Ryan and Rosemary, we're going to talk to extra.
Hi, come on over.
We're going to get in.
Hi, Ryan. I'm Tommy.
Tommy.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary.
Nice to meet you. Please share with me today who this beautiful guest of yours is.
This is my college professor and an amazing writer, Rosemary Byrne. We met when I was 17 years old, my freshman year, my second semester of my freshman year of undergrad. And I was majoring in chemistry and playing football, and I did an assignment in her class, and she called me into her office hours and suggested that I look into writing screenplays. I never had somebody do that for me before, and it ended up changing my life.
Oh my God, well bless you for the art that you gave the world, because it really is a credit to you. And congrats on Sinners, it truly is an unbelievable movie. I know your late uncle was a big inspiration for this film. What do you think he would say about all of the praise? What would he say?
Maybe, yeah, no, I just hope he's proud, man. Like, I love you a bunch. You know, he knew that I loved him, but you know, you never feel like you get a chance to tell people everything that they mean to you before you lose them. And he gave me an incredible gift by playing this music for me and introducing me to these snippets of Mississippi culture that he brought with him when he moved to Oakland. So I hope he's proud of me. That's about it. Yeah.
You know he's looking down at you smiling.
It feels that way.
Yeah. And bless you.
Oh, that's his Maggie.
They're presenters. Don't worry about it.
watch good movies. Rolling ready to sign some incredible books in our semester. We got the biggest one in the Grand Family. It's our board again. We're going to go back to that. You know, we read incredible novels, short stories while we were together. And that's the most inspiring thing, you know.
And my mom always says, "Buddy guy, how he performed that guy for a grandfather."
Oh my God. So Buddy God was the last touring musician of my late uncle. He inspired me to write this book. He was the last touring musician that he regularly go see. So Buddy God meant a lot to me because my Uncle James loved him. We dressed up and go see him whenever he was in Northern California. So it was an honor to get him to play this character.
You might have to come back because it's on the run. congrats. How does this feel?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Give a mic.